Hello everyone, it's Angelica Blackwell here, and welcome back to Tsukihime, Piece of a Glass Moon. Anyway, we're back with our second part of the series. I'm very excited. I think the last place we left off is us getting reacquainted to our old childhood home being ran by our little sister. That sounds weird out of context, but trust me on this, okay? Alright, so let's continue the game. Also, the flowchart is a lie. Like, it takes you back, right? But it doesn't let you re-pick choices. So we gotta save every time we see a choice. Anyway, I'll show you to your room, Master Shiki. Hastily moves towards the door, paying my observations, confused no mind. I sigh as I leave the office. We made our way back to the second floor lobby. The lobby splits the Tono Mansion into two wings, like a giant bird in flight, extending its wings far in both directions. Each wing is roughly the size of a small hospital. I vaguely recall the building in the symmetrical and with the same number of rooms on both sides. Your room is this way, Master Shiki. Instead of descending the stairs, History continues along the walkway, overlooking the lobby and towards the west wing. Okay, so we're on the first floor. Oh, it's second floor, second floor. I guess that means my room is on the second floor of the west wing. The sun has already set out. Blue carpets line the hallway, extending to either directions. The uniform white walls bring a castle to mind. The maid walks down the hall, lit by the warm orange lights. It's like something out of a fairy tale. No filter between the brain and mouth here. Is there anything I can help you with, Master Shiki? No, I was just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. That was a little awkward. Hisui gives a slight bow after glancing at me, and continues walking again. Dot dot dot. I don't know what to say, and that's not the first time since returning to the mansion. Four maids with expressive teak wood, a ceiling that must be at least 3 meters high. I think I could see a sunroom further down the hall. The room history shows me isn't where you expect a high schooler to live. This room is for me? Yes, though I can show you another room if this isn't to your liking. No, there's no problem with that. It's just. It's way too fancy for me. Master Shiki? Never mind, it's nothing. I'll be glad to have this room. Understood. Nothing has been changed since your stay here, so I trust you'll find it to your liking. Wait, does that mean... Can I ask you a question? Is this room I used to live in? So I have heard. Am I mistaken? Hisui tilts her head slightly. I feel a little better. So she isn't completely devoid of emotion. Now that you mention it, you're right. It does look a little familiar somehow. Ha, gaslighting. Top tier shit. Anyway, this doesn't feel like my room at all, but I guess that's what happens when you've been gone for 7 years. It's just gonna take some adjusting. This morning my room was barely big enough for my bed and desk, and now it's roomed out of a luxury hotel. I understand how you feel, but please try to grow accustomed to your situation. You're the eldest son of the Tono family from today. Yeah, I guess I'll do my best not to become a laughing stock at least. I sat on my bed on sat my bed on the desk and stretched. I'm still a bit overwhelmed by everything, but I don't have much choice other than to just get used to it. At very least, I need to be comfortable enough to relax in my own space. Your arrived last night. I took the liberty of bringing them here. Is everything accounted for? As far as I can tell, yeah. Oh, uh, was there something I was not allowed to have here? No, no. There was just little to speak of. I thought something might have been misplaced. Please, let me know if there's anything you required, as I will be happy to procure it for you. Gotcha. I think I'm okay for now. I don't have much stuff in the first place. I'm all I really need is that bag and my glasses and the only thing in my bag are my textbooks and a white ribbon I kept for a long time. Anyways, you don't need to worry about my stuff. This room itself is more than enough for me. Understood. I will call for you in 1 hour then. In an hour? For dinner, you mean? Yes. Please feel free to relax until then. Hisui says, devoid of any emotion, as seems to be her usual. But now, my problem is how to kill an hour. It's just past 6. If it was yesterday, I would just play with my phone or watch some TV in the living room. But I can't see the mansion having a place for people to get together and wind down. Hey, Hisui, can I ask you a stupid question? Does this mansion have the internet or a TV? Internet or a TV? Hisui narrows her eyes ever so slightly. Even asking the question gave me a headache. Asking about modern luxuries in a decent old-fashioned mansion like this seems wrong? I don't believe either are available in the parlor. There is a recreational room in the west wing, but it's currently locked. Our guest left us recently had items for personal use, but they were asked to take their things with them. Wait, do you mean the relatives Akia chased out? Actually, who was here and how long did they stay? The eldest Kajina and his family stayed in the third room of the West Wing's first floor. The third daughter of the Tozaki family and her fiance stayed in the corner room of the West Wing's second floor. The eldest son of the Kishima family stayed in the first room of the East Wing's first floor. They all stayed with us for 3 years. Lastly, I was told that Master Mishima's personal psychophysician was also staying in the mansion. 3 whole years? That sounds more like a freeloading than being a guest, don't you think? Hisui didn't answer. Her position as the household maid was to prevent her from voicing her personal opinion about guests. Fair enough. Regardless, if they were taking all their belongings with them, I can't expect to find anything I can use. Makihisa hated any kind of modern convenience, so I can't imagine he will allow them to the internet or a TV. Akia must have taken after her father. Well, not like I'll die without them or anything. If nothing else, I still have my phone. I take it out my pocket and check the time. It's silly to think I was actually worried I might not get service here. It may not be much, but I'm relieved to at least have some way of connecting to the internet. I expected to be stuck without one, considering how out of this world this place is. Meanwhile, Hisui is silent. I don't know if it's just her trying to be professional, but Hisui doesn't speak unless it's necessary or she's asking something. Not being used to having a personal attendant is just a little unnerving. I like to try and make her smile somehow, but it's not going to be easy. I think I remember a library on the first floor on the west wing. I have to make use of it when I find some time. Wait, hold on. Where's the music? Oh my god, there's no music. I was like, my voice is lovely, but it can't be that lovely. Or is there just no music? Hold on. Configure settings, sound. Okay, no. Yeah, there should be here. Give me a second, everyone. This is kind of weird. Let's see here. Boop. Hisui? Hisui says nothing. Hmm. Yeah, I just don't hear anything. Oh shoot, I'm getting a call. BRB, guys. Hmm. Properties. Weird. Alright. Until suddenly she returns her gaze to me. I believe my sister may have one in her room. Boy? Huh? I blurted out without meaning to. Could she mean a television? Hmm. Might be. I believe I saw one in my sister's rooms once. History says she was recalling a memory from a long time ago. It's a real relief to hear. I guess it's not even in a mansion is safe from modernization. Actually, hold on a second. Sister, do you mean Kohaku? Shiki, are you a fucking idiot? They look related. Cousins, maybe. I blame Saber Faces. Saber Faces did this to us, bro. Gosh darn it, Cheeky. Why you gotta be goofy like this? Hmm. Let's see here. Now that I think about it, they do look alike. Hisui is so different from her cheery sister. I don't even consider them might be related. Shiki, are you blind? Gosh darn it. This man's goofy. Yeah. She does seems to be into comedies. I stopped short of asking to use it. I feel too embarrassed to go into her room. Sorry, I just forgot I brought something up. Mm-hmm. Okay. I need to follow the rules if I'm going to live here, right? I don't think Akio would ever let me live it down if I spent my first time back lounging in front of a TV. I act the perfect little student, someone worthy of the Tono name. I'm staying in my room until dinner. You can call me in the time. I'm sure you have other things you need to do. Hisui nods affirmatively, putting her hands on the doorknob. The door opens with a faint squeak. Hisui leaves the room after a small bow. I dine with Akia. Both Kahaku and Hisui are completely devoted to serving the two of us. Servants are allowed to dine at the same table as their masters. It goes without saying, but having grown up with the Arimas, this setup makes me feel uncomfortable. Fair. I also completely forgot about table manners. Ooh, you're getting yelled at every 5 fucking seconds, bro. That's rough. Humans have evolved the ability to remove useless pieces of information from their minds, which means any memories I had of table etiquette are long gone. Never dined in on a long table in my life. I think I have, but nothing as fancy as this. It was like Thanksgiving dinner, right? So it wasn't as demanding. Let's see, ate on the ground a lot. Could be a culture thing. Like, okay, it probably is, yeah. I don't think I ever ate on the ground. Hmm. Sorry, my brain's just thinking. Hello, new face. Hope you're doing good. Every movement I make exhalates a raised eyebrow from Akia. It's nerve wracking, but it does spice up our mealtime. Oh my god, just judgment. To be honest, the idea that I've been doing this every day from now on is disheartening. I feel that, Shiki. I feel that. I'm good. How about you? I'm great. I'm just trying to figure out what happened to my audio. It just disappeared. It was working fine yesterday. Dinner ends in silence. I was so desperate to. Wait, is my voice echoing? Nah, it's good. I was so desperate to remember my table manners, I wasn't able to come up with any small talk. Akia seems displeased the entire time. Hisumi Kohaku just finished taking out our plates when the reckoning comes. It seems through a thorough re-education is in order after all. She says plainly, it's over. It's over. All our free time. It's over. The cold, cruel comment reverberates around the dining table. For who? And what kind? Ugh. You. To enforce proper behavior. Oops. Of course. I knew it. So that's what she was thinking about while raising her eyebrows at me. What game is this about? Oh, it's Tsukihime. It's a visual novel. I can't say much since we're still in like chapter 1, chapter 2, but it's basically us just moving back to our old family. They're rich, as you can see. And Shiki forgot basic etiquette, so he's fucked. So what does that mean? First, we'll be implementing some lifetime style chases. Your curfew will be at 8 p.m. and there'll be no going outside at night. Oops. You'll obtain permissions from me, Kohaku, and Hisui before leaving the mansion for any reason. It's about the worst anarch. Oh my goodness, at least she has a cat version of herself. Oh my goodness. Hmm? It's an 8 p.m. curfew. How old does she think I am? More importantly, I need permission just to leave? Crazy. If you get lucky, Angie can do her Neko art impression. Sounds interesting. Wait. Back it up. I did draft a study regimen for your weekends. According to the reports I receive, your grades are as average can be. I swear, the only thing you're good for is slacking off. Rude. I gave everything, my all. As long as you resign in a mansion, you will take things seriously. Your capability, regardless of your condition, I'm sure you will have no issues reading the top 3 of your classes. My sister is painfully overestimating me. It's scary how much she knows about my grades. Let's continue these lessons once you settled in. Now then, please take it out, Shiki. Huh? What does she mean by it? What else can I be referring to? The degenerate thing you young people keep hiding in their pants. I'm telling you, take it out right already. Oh my god, the connotation. What am I reading? Whoa. What the hell are you saying? Is that really what upper class is all about? You think you do whatever you want to our normal folks? Oh my god. What? Are you telling me that to show me your mobile Akia, you framed that so fucking poorly. Are you good, girl? Oh my goodness. Alright. You have one, don't you? Fine. Alright. BRB. Hello, I'm back. Seems like I take out my phone from my back pocket. As soon as I place it on the table, Hisui wordlessly takes the phone and gives it to Akia. Abuse of power. Abuse of power. I will be confiscating this. A growing young student like yourself have no need for it. Boo! You may use this phone in the lobby if you need to contact someone. If you wish to research something, you're welcome to use the library. Akia, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Nah, I can't fuck with this, bro. Give me my phone. What the fuck? Akia cuts our one-sided conversation short and leaves the dining room. Bitch. I find myself stunning into silence for the ninth time today. Same, bro. What the fuck? I was never super attached to my phone. I mostly used it for texting and to check news when I have some free time. Though, like most people, I consider it a basic necessity. Is that your superior big sister voice, Hitch? I'm trying. To another reminder of how strict the Tono household really is. I mean, banning phones in this day and age? Bruh. It's pain. Alright, where are we now? Are we going back to our room? I'm pissed. I'm annoyed. I'm a phone person. I need my phone. I return to my room now that dinner is finished. It's just past 9:30 p.m. I spent about 2 hours in the dining room in the end. Mm-hmm. Welcome back, Master Shiki. I took the liberty of preparing your bed. Thanks, Hisui. I can't be mad at Hisui. Ah! I'm just mad. Ah. Seem Hisui greets me as soon as I enter my bedroom. I see my bed is waiting for me neatly, and it's neatly made. She was a step ahead of me, it seems. Oh, thank you. I've prepared pajamas as well, so please change into them for your leisure. Any clothing you have worn for the day can be placed in the basket over there. If you can leave it out in the hall when you're finished, that would be most appreciated. A wicker basket is placed at the foot of the bed. I assume I put my dirty clothes in there, place it in the hallway and then Hisui will clean them for me. It's starting to feel even more like an upscale hotel. Do you have any questions? Hisui stands there, as still as a statue. Let's see here. I have plenty of questions, but it dawns on me that I know very little about Hisui Kohaku. Can I ask you something completely off topic? Of course. What is it? I'd like to know about the work you and Kohaku do here, if you don't mind. My sister is assigned to take care of Mistress Akia, while I'll be attending to your needs, Master Shiki. We will make sure everything in the mansion is in order while the two of you are away. Is there anything else? Attending to my knees, so is like that. My brain just hurts. My shoulders feel heavy. Akia explained everything like it went without saying, but I'm just a normal high school student. I don't have much interest in being waited on hand by a girl my own age. Does that mean you're my personal housekeeper? Yes. Please don't hesitate to call on me if there is anything you require. Hisui bows deeply. My chest tightens with guilt. Understood. Based on what Akia said, I'm sure she doesn't want you to leave me alone, but I can't just ask you to stop. So I accept your help, but do you have a special request of some kind? It's nothing big, really. I just can't get back into being called Master. I'm no one special, and if I'm being honest, it makes me feel so out of place. It's like someone got me by the collar. But you are my master, Master Shiki. You say that, but I'm just a normal person until today. Being called master by a girl my age just for coming back home is a little too much. Hisui seems non-pulsed. You can just call me Shiki. No need for that formal stuff. And I'll call you Hisui. Hisui thought, otherwise expressionless, lowers her eyebrows and bites her lip. Man, I wanted to make things easier for her, but it looks like it had the opposite effect. But you are my master. I'm not the one that hired you, right? Excuse my frankness, but the circus standards remains the same. I am a yeah, sorry. I'm employed by the Tono family. Whenever I assign to the head of the family or another member, it does not change the how I must address you. I ask you to consider me your humble servant. To do otherwise would to discard my place in the manor. Please understand. Hmm. It's hard to argue with that. Pain. However, her answer really does fit that of a manor servant. Oh well, I should be the one to thank you for everything you do. Argument will only serve trouble for her in the future. I refrain from voicing my own opinions on the matter for now. So, I call you Hisui then? Yes, please. Okay. Her please has a bit of a punch to it. Okay, I'll make sure to do that. But I appreciate it if you avoid it being too formal with me. If you can tell Kahaku that as well, that would be great. Of course, whatever you say, Master Shiki. Hisui lowers her head gracefully. Alright, it looks like we got a long ways to go before we can talk casually. Hmm. Hisui leaves the room after bowing. The moment I'm alone, a wave of exhaustion crashes over me. A lot happened today. My body is crying out for much needed rest. I turn the lights and lie on the bed. I can tell I'll be sleeping like a rock. I'm trying to fight against the creeping in. I am failing. Somehow I keep my eyes open, but it's a losing battle. No matter how hard I fight, I fell deeper. Let's see here. Just how the human body is built. Boy, I stare at the ceiling, still in the space between consciousness and sleep. Back after 7 years, seeing my family again. It still feels like someone else's house. Huh? What the fuck? What did I do? Oh, okay. You're back at home now. I'm still trying to accept everything. My consciousness slips away as I sink into the deep slumber. A mansion on a high hill, far away from bustling of the town. Like an island surrounded by a sea of trees. I come to the conclusion that the instant my eyes close, it's like a prison. Okay, tell me how you feel, bro. Hmm. I awakened suddenly. Nobody woke me, nor did I hear a sound. It just happened seemingly for no reason. I wonder how long it's been since I woke up in the middle of the night. I get up, feeling like I've forgotten something. Hey, yo, don't tell me I got a bet in so fucking fast. That would be embarrassing. A shiver of unease creeps over me as I exit my room. I started down the hallway in search of a glass of water to sate my thirst. The long moonlit hallways lies before me. The night is totally silent. This all feels so familiar. I must have done exactly this when I was younger. Bad route first, then we can laugh. Fair. I find myself wandering to the stairs, aimlessly. Not yet. Thanks for the follow, bud. Hmm. What the heck? There's a hidden section of the mansion. The stairs connect not only the first and second floor, but also the attic by way of a secret passage. But it seems even the people living here has long forgotten this place. The room, once used for storage, shows no trace of anyone using it in years. Despite being a midway through October, it's unseemingly cold tonight. I rummage through the room, hoping to find a blanket. An old cabinet catches my eye. I open each drawer. Huh? Dot dot dot. I find some odds and ends, but little of note. There's nothing worthwhile in these drawers. Even the giant chest I open has only a few scattered stones inside. A bandage, a few trinkets, a pair of binoculars, although a child might collect. Among them is a single thing stands out, different from everything else. Stained bandages, sealed in a clear plastic case. They are rolled up neatly, but so that they can never be used. There's nothing here. I shut the drawer and head back to my room. Ah, I'm good. Panic. Ah. Yoshiki, are you okay, bud? You're kind of just losing it. A A tear? Okay. Upon exiting the room, I realize my cheeks are wet. I wonder, could I have used this place when I was a child? Hmm. Would you like to save your progress? The fact that they're axing this concerns me. Okay, there we go. Day 2. A day that was not. There's no boss fight in visual novels, Angie. Joke's on you. There's a couple. You just hadn't got there yet. You realize one day you don't dream. All you see is your past set on repeat. A tapestry of introspection and rumination. A reframe of what has happened and what will happen through the lens of a lucid dream. Whoa, this looks crazy. You do not dream. I am not here. Shiki Tono has never known what it means to dream. I do not know you. And so this story is over. Yet you still continue to dream, unwilling to forget, like the stars twinkling atop the falling snow, like a sea roaming against the crashing of the waves, like the crumpling move carving your shadow. Refrain, 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 refrain. Good old Natsuisms. So, are we in a dream? Question mark? Good morning? I hear an unfamiliar voice. My consciousness slowly returns. It's morning, Master Shiki. Time to wake up. I thought I told her I didn't want her to call me Master. It makes me super uncomfortable. Oh god, the lines. I open my eyes, grab my glasses from the bedside, and put them on. The lines fade instantly. I sit up, trying to shake away the remnants of my sleep. Where am I? Good morning, Master Shiki. The maid bows. Oh, right, I'm back in the Tono mansion. Yes, I believe you were quite tired last night? Hisui stands by the door to my bedroom, her posture perfect like a statue. Ugh. My mind is still a bit foggy, like from sleeping in a new place. Master Shiki? Hisui calls out to me. I shake my head to wake myself up. Morning, Hisui. Thanks for the wake-up call. Please, there is no need to thank me. I'm simply doing my duty. Hisui answers flatly. It's too bad, I think. Hisui would be unstoppable if she just had half of the brightness of her sister. Not that I have the right to judge someone's character. Is there anything I can do to help with you? Hisui speaks up, perhaps aware of my gaze. No, I'm good. I've forgotten where I was for a moment, but is this fate? No, this is Tsukihime. It's made by the same person, so you're not completely wrong. I've forgotten where I was for a moment, but seeing your face has jogged my memory. I get out of bed and take a deep breath. The clock says it's a little before 7 a.m. It's a bit earlier than when I usually wake up. I'll change and head down. I should go to the parlor. Dining room, right? Yes, please come to the dining room. Your breakfast has already been prepared. Got it, thanks. Hisui bows and leaves the room. Oh, I need water, Jesus. What? Alright, my throat is safe. Now let's go. I venture down to the first floor lobby. I already changed my underclothes and put on my uniform. Dining room is just inside the west wing, mirroring the location of the parlor in the east wing. It's a large room to the left of the hall, on the opposite side of the stairs. Good morning, Shiki. I'll bring you some food right away. Kohaku has been waiting for me, it seems. Hisui must told her last night that being called master makes me uncomfortable. It seems Kohaku is a little bit more flexible when it comes to that sort of thing. They're really about as different as two people can be. Kohaku quickly sets the table. Prepared for me is a full traditional Japanese meal. A one soup, three sides, set with rice. Except... Damn, should have said something yesterday. Oh, is there something you don't like? Not a fan of turnips? No, no. I'll eat pretty much anything, actually. It's just... There's a little too much. I've always been a light eater, especially when it comes to breakfast. The more I eat, the worse my heartburn gets until my appetite is totally gone. I feel pretty good today, so I could probably eat a full bowl of rice, but on bad days I can only manage a bite or two. Is that so? I heard that you're a light eater, so I may eat less than usual. Is it still too much? Sorry, I've always been like this since my accident, but, don't, don't get me wrong. It looks delicious. The meal itself is perfect. I quickly blurt out my honest impression. I don't want to seem ungrateful after Kaku cooked a wonderful meal for me. None of it's her fault. Thank you again. I'm sorry if I didn't eat everything. Please, don't concern yourself with that. I am a professional, so I'll use this opportunity to get a bit better understanding of how much you normally eat. Enjoy your meal, and don't hesitate to tell me if there's anything you don't like. Thank you for breakfast. It was delicious. I bring my hands together and express my thanks. Kohaku's breakfast was a feast for the eyes as well as the stomach. It was delicacy season, with none of the flavors overpowering one another. Each bite served to only whet my appetite more. I'm sure most high school guys would have helped themselves to seconds or thirds. I feel terrible though. You went through all that effort. I wasn't able to eat everything. No, no, it's quite alright. It's my fault for not asking you about it earlier. Besides, it's the joy of watching you eat. You look like you were really savoring every bite. It makes all the effort I spend learning my craft worth it. Kohaku smiles sweetly. I think she got things wrong. I enjoy all minds getting to see a smile like that. Oh my, look at the time. Please, go on ahead to the parlor. There's a cup of tea waiting for you there. I'll be in trouble if I hog you any further. Kohaku giggles as she continues tidying up. It's already 7:20 a.m., so I should start getting ready to go to school. I think Kohaku one last time and leave the room. Oh, the lobby. In the parlor. I remember places. Yay! Oh, fuck, it's Akia. Oh, Akia's in her school outfit. Nice. Hisui and Akia are already in the parlor when I arrived. Akia is wearing a uniform for the Aragazi's Girls Academy, a prestigious school for young ladies. Hey, morning, Akia. Good morning, dear brother. You woke up quite late today, though I overlook it since at this time. It was your first day back yesterday, so I presume you found it quite difficult to sleep. Damn. Snippy is the first word that comes to my mind. It's probably not a good idea to tell her that. I actually woke up earlier than usual this morning. Would it be weird if the chat started calling you Dear Angie? Well, look, I'm fine with it. I've been called worse. That's actually pretty nice if you did. Hisui, pour my brother a cup of tea. I have another one as well. Of course. Would you like sugar, Master Shiki? Oh, yeah, yeah. One, please. Thus begins an inexplicable morning. Uh, uh, Not me though. I'm a hater. You hate me, no! Hisui placed a cup on the table and returned to her position by the wall. I take a sip of a ruby colored tea and hold on. What is this? This this tastes amazing. Bitter yet sweet, complex yet totally drinkable. It even smells like Christmas. Holy shit, it could smell like Christmas? Flabbergasted, I rambled on nonsensically. I didn't care much for the lavishes of the mansion I saw yesterday, but this tea? Yo, it's something else entirely. You have found the spirit of the season in your cup, I see. Most assume that English makes the finest teas, but this here is an impeccable French-made blend, established in the 1850s and brought to Japan only 15 years ago. It's still not very widespread, but its quality is unmistakable. Compared to Christmas is an interesting choice, and like a little vague, but strangely, I know exactly what you mean. Akia laughs, something I found my reaction amusing. I was right to select a modest price blend to match your simple palate. I hope you learn that good tea is worth its weight in gold. She looks down on me if I'm a Neanderthal to her sophisticated queen. Even when she returns her cup to the saucer, it's refined. Uh, I hate to admit it, but she's right. So, this is what real tea tastes like. What I have even been drinking up until now. I finally understand why all of those trading companies sprouted up just to get their hands on this stuff. Oh my god. 10 minutes have passed since I came to the parlor. Akia and I spent most of the time enjoying our tea. Few words were spoken. Every time our eyes meet, our truth, we both turn our gazes back to our cups. Honestly, I never felt more awkward. Smart enough to cook meat, not smart enough to form society. True! But even so, it wasn't a bad way to spend the time. Having abandoned her so long, seeing Akia able to pass time peacefully like this fills me with an emotion I can't quite explain. Refill? Is that what this is? Oh, sorry, relief? Is that what this is? Sorry, my brain's just on that tea, bro. It makes me happy to see Akia here in front of me. Just as I was about to enjoy things, a strange noise comes from the hall. Time to build, time to love. Huh? Chaotic, reckless insanity. Off to hell, now come with me. The sounds of someone horrendously off tempo humming creeps through the walls. Huh? Oh my god, what the fuck? New character. Alright. Hi! Good morning! Hope you had an absolutely boss morning, boss! The thing is, the thing that slams open the door is decked out in an outfit that's just outrageous as her entrance. A top that doesn't leave much to imagination, and a tight leather skirt. Her long hair is crudely bound together. She doesn't seem to be wearing makeup, but her lips are strangely captivating. Her reddish blonde hair is combined with the fact that she is taller than me. Tells me she's not Japanese. Stop it, chat. Stop the horny. Ah! I glance at her unmistakable curves. She does have a great figure. Oh my god. She gives off an impression of a woman, the kind of person that would be most suited to lounging on the beach somewhere instead of standing there in this old mansion. At least she would if it wasn't for her white coat, which strangely suits her. My chat's just horny right now. Good morning, Dr. Arak. What is it that you need? I believe my regular checkup is supposed to be yesterday. I wasn't feeling it yesterday, you know? The sunset really got my engine going, if you know what I mean. So I ditched the checkup and went out on town. So basically, I played hooky, which is why I'm here to bright and early. Oh, I'll take that cup of tea as well. Miss Maid, 4 spoons of sugar. Five, actually. No, I think it would be 6 spoons kind of day after all. The woman in the white coat barges into the parlor. Her eyes naturally meet with mine. Hmm. 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 Oh. 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 She stares at me. After scanning me for some time, I catch the woman smirking at me when. That's it. That is the best thing I ever seen. Are you trying to kill me, boss? Have you given me a hardcore hit of A10 dopium? Oh man, oh man. You totally got me. What is this, Mobby? Macbeth? You're already halfway to everyone being dead. The woman is doubled over, howling in laughter. All I could do now is frown. Who is this person? I can't call her the doctor, but. What, you hate my fucking noises? Understandable, I'll stop then. Damn. I have haters. Dr. Arak. You will introduce yourself to my brother. Akia coughs and chides the woman, seeing my predicament. Huh? Introduce myself? The little Oshiki? Who cares about that formal stuff? I've already heard plenty about him from Makihisa. You're not interested in an outsider like me, are ya? Wee little Shiki. Besides, if you had one conjunctions, wouldn't it be a better directing that extra energy at that boss over there? Huh? From Maki Hisa? Then this woman knew my father? Yep, I was a free spirit, a wanderer, a webless spider going wherever the wind took me. But then I met Makihisa. Why don't you come and stay with us if you have nowhere else to go? He, like, totally hit on me. But too bad for him. Oops. Uh, he wasn't real. Oh, he wasn't really my type, so I said no. Now I'm besties with the boss here. I think that about sums it up. I look over to Akia to confirm if what I just been told is true. I don't have the courage to talk to this woman directly. Indeed, Dr. Arak attended the university with our late father. Now, as a friend of his, she acts as my advisor. What? Don't call me that. Call me Professor! And put some heart into it. If you don't, I'll cry right here and right now. Arak laughs, not looking even a least bit sad. Except, even mid laughter, I notice that her eyes have never left me since she entered the room. Like we're connected by a thread. Ah, here you are, Miss Arak, your tea. Hisui intervenes. Either unaware or unfazed by our conversations, she serves to calm Arak's energy. Oh, Miss Maid, you really are perfect, aren't you? She's not happy to be interrupted. Dr. Arak puts a hand on her hip, and she's down her sugary filled tea in one breath. Now, that's some good sugar. Great for the organs, you know. It's going right to my ovaries. I feel the love. Alrighty, time for a checkup. The air conditioner in the bath is on the fritz, right? Don't you worry, your little heads. I have it done in a jiffy. I even throw in some iron cluster tech. Arax saunters over the door to the hallway, laughing all the while. She turns to face me and hands on the doorknob. I hope we get along, Cheeky. Us outsiders have to stick together. Hmm. I'm sure you're going to have a lot to deal with. But if you ever find yourself lost, my door is always open. The intruder leaves the same way she arrives, humming to herself. Dot dot dot. An awkward silence pervades the parlor. Hey, Akia? I don't know much about Dr. Arak myself. Father Will stipulates that will grant her access to the mansion and permission to mend things around it. It seems Father often relied on her abilities to regards to agriculture, one of her many talents. Akia explains the situation crudely. She answers before I can even ask who the woman was. As far to say she doesn't want me to ask any more questions. Excuse me, Mistress Akia. It's almost time to leave for school. Huh? It feels a little tense in here. Already scaring poor Shiki with your demanding first thing in the morning, are you? What do you mean, already? I would never request the impossible. Everything we discussed this far has been perfectly within the realm of reasoning. Akia seems amused by Kohaku seems amused by Akia's defense. It's only the second day, but I feel like I'm starting to understand their relationship. Well then, I'll be leaving for school. Shiki, I do hope you won't forget your curfew. Do you see the news from last night? I haven't. Someone thought it was unreasonable to take my phone away from me, remember? I see. I will make sure that the morning paper in the parlor is starting tomorrow then. You should make it a habit of waking up early to peruse it every day. There she goes again. My sarcasm is quickly hurled back in my face with her cold, pointed response. Apparently, the body of a vagrant was found outside the north side of Soya Station. Some reported the cause of death as exposure, but others have reported it as blood loss. Regardless of the true case, the city is not a safe place. I trust you will not shame our family by getting yourself involved in such a ridiculous affair. Please make sure to be home before the sun sets. Akia leaves the parlor before reminding me of my curfew. But if she wants me to be home before sunset, that means I have to be back by 6. Why even make it my curfew 8 o'clock then? The clock in the parlor puts time at 7:30 a.m. I can make it to school as long as I have 30 minutes to spare, but will Akia arrive on time? I think I remember Oxygen Girl Academy being pretty far away. Huh? Shiki, can you hear me? Yes, you. Downtrodden, wallowing in despair after the fact that Miss Akia. Scathing assault. Oh, it's Kohaku. Oh my god, Kohaku looks like a fucking villain. Not gonna lie. What is she doing? Hiding behind the sofa, she gestures me to come over to her. I can hear you, Kohaku. What are you doing there? I'm not Kohaku. I am the mysterious being in the shadow, a silent guardian, which is why I came to give you this. That's just Angie's smug leg. You fucking right, bro. Kohaku pulls out a cell phone from the sleeves of her kimono. That that's my phone that Akia confiscated yesterday. Are you sure? Of course. Though, let's not mention this to Miss Akia, okay? Be careful she doesn't catch you. Also, try not to use it while you're in the mansion. We don't get very good service anyway, so you probably won't be able to, regardless. Kohaku. At least there's someone in the Tono Mansion on my side. Oh, I can make the phone and quickly slip it into the inner pocket of my uniform. Take this too. It's a key card for the main gate. Of course, I can unlock it for you if you press the buzzer, but it does take time to get to the security room. I hate to trouble you, but if you're in a hurry, it'd be faster to open the gate with this. A key card for the gate. The Tonos sure don't slouch when it comes to security. Well then, I have to see Miss Akia off. Hisui take care of everything else for you. Yes. Goodbye, sir. Kohaku hurries off after Akia. Will you have time to make it to school, Master Shiki? Yeah, it only takes like 30 minutes or so to walk from here. It's 7:30 now, so I should make it if I run a bit. Thanks for worrying about me, though. Hisui nods, seemingly satisfied with my explanation. Then please, allow me to see you off. Uh, yeah, thanks. Having a personal maid really is embarrassing. I rise from the sofa in response to Hisui's arguing. Disregarding the interior earlier, my first morning in the mansion after 7 years passing without much issue. You got a little bullied, bro. A little bullied. Alright. What's this about? Hisui sees me out as I leave the mansion. Huh. The Tono estate rests atop of the hill on the outskirts of Soya, quite the distance from the station. From the vast structure of the forest area, it's easy to think that the manor was built simply to be the entrance to it. It only takes a little more than 30 minutes to pass the station to get to school from here. I should be able to make it to the homeroom if I hurry a bit. Alright, I know what's about to happen. Something insane. I decided to make my way around the long decline. It's my first time taking this route to school since I always took the train from when I was with the Arimas. It almost feels like I'm going to an entirely different school. Oh, I felt that. That's what happened when I moved from my old house to my new house, still going to the same school. Anyway, there's not really anyone from the school around. It doesn't seem like many Soya hires in this area. 7:30 a.m. It seems I seem to be the only one wearing a school uniform. Unlike the south exit yesterday, the north exit is crowded with commuters. Angie, Lord, don't worry about it. The men and Suze rush by on their own way to work, the kind of sight that's entirely common. They appear unbothered with the recent happenings in the city. Lol, an iPod ad. At least not enough to warrant changing their day-to-day schedule. Regardless, there's no obvious change to the town. I guess a few would avoid going out at night based on the bad feeling like Arihiko. Alright, I had to head to the residential district away from the station. Unlike before, the road here is packed with uniformed students. My phone is telling me that I have 5 minutes until the school gate closes. I quicken my pace, dash down to the opposite path so I won't be late. It took me around 30 minutes, just like I told History. I did have to rush once or twice, so I should be leave a bit before 7:30 if I want to have plenty of time. Arihiko isn't here today. I guess him coming yesterday really was a fluke. I walk over to my desk, greeting my classmate on the way. I check my phone for a few minutes. And I have until homeroom starts. I scan the morning news as well as both of the school uniforms, the official one created by the behest of the younger teachers, and the anonymous board made by the students. There's nothing particularly interesting this morning. I look up and find the vast majority of other students are spending their time in a similar fashion. Maybe I like that. Apparently, most teachers over 30 said we don't have any real friends. A common misconception by the previous generation. All that changed is that we're now define our friendships. We value our friends behind the monitor as much as those we talk to in person. Our class gets along just fine. If anything, it used to be difficult to make friends outside of your own class. But that's not the case anymore. It's easier than ever to find people to click with. Homeroom doesn't need to be like a family anymore, as long as people get along okay. Rapid growth of the internet has bridged any gap in knowledge caused by age. We might not share the same wealth of experience, but I say we're pretty even when it comes to day to day things. They said we have no passion, no dreams, no hopes, but I don't think that's our fault. The world is smaller than it used to be. Even elementary schoolers know just how stale our society has become, which is why it's difficult to have dreams in this day and age. That's what it means to share information. The larger our collective knowledge grows, the smaller the lives of people who possess it seems to be. People used to look beyond the horizon to learn. There's no need to anymore. We don't need to go anywhere. People may be free, but they're lost all the reason to venture outside their narrow world. Whatever that be the classroom, school, or city, people feel trapped. At least that's what people say. That's that's just their personal opinion. I don't feel that sense of being trapped. I don't have any problems with our society or feel like we're stuck. The only thing I worry about is enjoying every day I have as much as I can. To start with, is only probably wrong for someone dreaming of a simple life to drone on about the complexities of societies. I bet I'm full of misconceptions. The bell of our homeroom rings while I'm lost in thought. The students who have been chattering away return to their seats. I'm, I put away my phone and ready my mind for class. Thus begins my second day of school since returning home. There has been 3 minutes since homeroom began. A replacement for Miss Toma hasn't arrived yet. Murmuring spreads through the room. The class isn't far from crumbling into disorder. The students have completely lost focus. Everyone preferred to goof off until the first period, if we're going to be forgotten about anyways. Just 1 minute, we behave for 1 minute. If that the case, we can do whatever we want. Just as we all make the unspoken agreement, the door rolls open. Oh, new teacher? You're late, though. Oh, hello. All right, quiet down, quiet down. Homeroom is starting. Oh, new character. The classroom falls silent. We stared at the complete stranger who entered the room. She obviously isn't Japanese. In fact, she looks more like a college student than a teacher. Hmm? Are you okay? Oh, you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. Huh. Don't worry. I don't have snakes in my hair. Whoa, sorry. This is a lot. Ah. Oh. Oh my. Yeah, I'm not gonna turn all of you into stone, and oh my, I'm not a fan of myths either, are we? Let's see. You don't have to worry about me crawling out of any television screens. Oh, but then I guess I don't have the long stringy hair for that either. The Grudge and Medusa. Nice references. I cringed. Still a pretty ancient reference. The woman doesn't seem bothered by it. She stands behind the teacher's podium and gives an extravagant cough. Nice to meet you. My name is Noelle Inazumi. I will be filling in for Miss Toma. We've only been together for a short month, but I look forward to having a great time with you. I'll be teaching PE and English. My favorite food is Mont Blanc, and I like getting gift cards from on my birthday. And please don't talk about pet shops around me. They're just not my thing. I'm happy to answer any questions you have for me. Feel free to ask anything your heart desires. Pew! A thousand crushes breaks the silence. The sound originated from a male student who jumped from his chair after seeing Noel wink. Sip! I have to admit, it got me well. Damn, Shiki. Shake my head. Miss Noel isn't what I call an absolute stunner, but only adds to her charm. I guess you can say it makes her more approachable. She's the kind of slightly older woman guys my age are really into. Her charm is hard to put into words, but there's something about her that I think tickles every high school guy's fancy. Oh god, forbidden relationship. I have a question. How old are you? Where do you live? What do you do on your days off? Do you have any hobbies? Are you into high schoolers? A wave of question comes flooding from the boys. Stuff like this would usually be saved for anonymous message boards, but after the wink, it sends the guys and the guys couldn't wait. The girls look at the boys like they were human trash, but that doesn't seem to bother them. How feverishly bombarding Miss Noel with questions. Ah, what a wonderful response. Thank you. Let's see here. I'm sure girls will figure it out eventually, so I'll just tell you that I'm 25. I rent an apartment 2 stations away. I like men mature and well read, and my hobbies is helping out with the church on Sundays. I'll love it if you can come and say a prayer with us sometime. A church? Are you a nun? You're a nun on your off time? That's right. It's fairly common from where I come from, though I'm still just a volunteer, so all I can do is hear confessions of lost little lambs. Oh, whoa! Miss Noel surprisingly opens her crate, a stir amount of male students. If I'm being honest, the word nuns have piqued my own interest. The girls, on the other hand, are playing with their phones in silence. I casually check the anonymous students to see what they're saying. Uh, Boys are so gross. Do they actually think anyone would be into them? She's not even that pretty. Ugh. I wish she would do that. Oh, look at me. I'm French thing somewhere else. She's like, not even hiding how much she's loving this. About what I expected. More and more gossip is posted in the forum. Before long, the class has been bizarrely split along the gender lines. The tribe of familiar divided into disgusted boys and nasty girls, a war of cliques right out of middle school. Miss Noel smiles wanly as she watches the chaos unfold. It seems that this class be a bit on the slow side. Not something you expect to hear from a teacher. Unable to keep up what's happening, I take a look around and meet eyes with Yukizuma. It looks like she feels the same as me. What is happening? The classroom is lively. What should have been a normal day now feels like anything but. Morning classes have ended. The classroom feels even more relentless than usual. Tensions have been simmering between the guys and the girls since third period, Miss Noel's class. It seems that the girls have put Miss Noel in the teachers we don't actually like category. In any case, it's lunch now. Most of the class is making their way to the cafeteria of the school store. The only ones left in the classroom are Yumazuka and her group of friends. Now, where should I get lunch? Ah, important save point. That's a good place to save it. Okay, that's day 2. Jeez. Oh, I'm trying to think. Where should we go? Mm, the hallway and think about it. I mean, that's what I'm feeling, but I could just do that here. I'll just buy some bread and eat in the classroom. Fuck it. I'll get some bread at the school store and have a simple lunch. My financial projects from here on out are looking a little grim. The head of the Tono does not fool around, so I'm not even going to try to ask for an extra allowance. Best not to get my hopes up. So I need to keep my expenses as low as I can. It would be pathetic if I end up going broke. I got the usual from the school store. Some filled bread and a carton of tea. It was a madhouse since they just started selling some new kind of bread, so it took me a while to get my lunch. The packed lunch crowd has already finished eating and just chatting now. Are you having lunch now, Tuna? Yeah, it's nice to have quiet in here. What about you, Yumazuka? I'm already done. Oops. Actually, I have a bit too much. Since you're going to eat now, can I interest you in a little extra food on the side? Oh. I shoot a supervious glance at Yumazuka's gaggle of friends. It seems like they're whispering to with each other about what's happening between us. Whatever's going on here, if I refute her offer, Yumazuka's sure to be ridiculed for it later. Yeah, I appreciate that. My lunch was looking kinda sad, so it'll be great to have a little bit more. I clapped my hand together in appreciation. Yeah, you can't just have bread. Ah, here, Karigi and Slam Sakanuda. I don't know what those words are, forgive me. Man, my best girl is playing the courage lady. I don't know, man. What an odd combination. Her mom made karigiri, but Yumazuka made the clams. I have to say, it wasn't pretty bad. Thanks to her, my lunch has become a lot more appetizing. Oh, it's seaweed. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Thanks. That was great. I'll have to return the favor someday. No, no. It's okay. I just happened to have some extra today. Anyway, right. Did you hear from Miss Toma? Miss Toma? You mean the rumors from yesterday? Everyone's saying that she's dead or something. Yeah, that, that, well, it turns out it's not true. Apparently, she got into a car accident and broke her leg. So, she's in the hospital right now. I see. Well, that's good. Wait, no, it's not. Holy shit, she's in the hospital? She's in the hospital. That means she can't walk, right? God. I bet she must be mad if she had heard me say that. Oh, that's true? That was I'm getting so happy about? I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. Yukazuma's smiles turned into a remorseful frown. But I get how she feels. Even if it was just a rumor, people are saying that she died. It's only natural to be relieved after hearing that she was just actually injured. Don't be. I feel the same way. That means we won't be in the homeroom teacher for a while. That kinda sucks. Yeah, I hope she gets better and comes back soon. I feel the corners of my mouth turn up. Yukazuma's smile must be contagious. She might not be a head turner beauty, but she makes up for it with her ability to put people at ease. The charming trait has made her our class go in confidant. Yukazuma is quiet and easygoing, but she's become very popular regardless. Everyone tactically agrees to recommend her for the role of class rep, and despite her modest protests, I won't be good at that. She's been nothing but a natural at it. Hmm. Before I knew it, there was only 2 minutes left until lunch ends. I got some good news. Arihiko isn't here to make a ruckus. This has the making of a peaceful afternoon. But I'm sort of unclear why she's hanging around me. Yukazuma, it's almost fifth period, you know. Uh huh. Uh, yeah, I know. one more minute. There's still one more minute, right? Yeah, I don't think anyone's in a hurry. I just thought you'd be in prep mode. No, I don't think I do have the time, but since Inoue is not here, this is my chance to, you know. Huh? The bell was about to ring, and our classmates starting to take their seats. Yumazuka struggles to articulate what she's trying to say. Okay, so here, have some extras. I was wondering, do you want one? Yukazuma holds out a small card. It's a rewards card for a diner? Uh, thanks? Are you sure? I got lots of points on it. I mean, my friends are in a bind, so I applied for a job at her place. The manager gave me a bunch of these cards. You should come and visit if you feel like it. Maybe at like 7 in the evening or so? Yumazuka hastily retreats back to her seat. The bell rings. Truth be told, this is a nice turn of events, but the situation is a bit too complicated for me to feel happy about it. All because Arihiko went and brought that stuff up during lunch yesterday. Hmm? Moi moi Enji-kun, nah, Stuffle. Why am I acting like a VA coach? Oh my goodness. We had just wrapped up our conversation about the Tono family and we're about to finish lunch. So, Yumazuka, you're interested in her at all, man? Just like that, I found myself in an unsophisticated life counseling session. Yay. Why would you bring that up now? Well, she went out her way to talk to you this morning, you know. So, I was curious. Yumazuka was like that class idol. On the off chance you don't happen to be interested, I thought I should tell you to reconsider. What? The hell are you thinking about? What the fuck? How I feel about Yumazuka is none of your business. Of course not. I just think you're both end up unhappy if you ever got together. I don't want to stand by and let that happen. Wow. Yumazuka's, how should I say this? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're right. It's none of my business. So, what's your answer? You want to go for it or what? She's been giving you all the signs. Anyone else will lock her down by now. I don't think it'll work out. Is she just not your type, man? It's not like that, to be honest. She's exactly my type. I'm warning you now. You better not think about going after her. What are you, her dad? Why are you keeping her at distance then? No, it's not that. How do I put it? Whenever I look at her, I start to feel sad. That's just messed up, bro. That's way worse than not liking her. Huh? I don't understand this. Is this a bro code or something? I bury my face in my hands, frustrated at my own selfishness. I always been like this, and I never been able to do anything about it. Every decent person I met, it's like I subconsciously put them on a pedestal and keep them at arm's length. It's not like I dislike them or anything. I just get scared and I can't let myself get close to them. Gah. And now I have this card worth exactly 1,000 yen. I have no idea what to do with. Open mouth tongue kiss for the bro. Oh my goodness. The name of the restaurant is Limbra. It is the run-of-the-mill diner by the north exit of Soya Station. school ends. I don't have any dizziness or anemia. It was a good day today. Well, if you discount the emergency of a strange new virus rampaging around through our classroom, the girls have taken to calling it Noel fever. Noel, is another one. Not even lunch served to cool the tension between the affiliation of the boys and the girls side eyeing them. It's looking like a battle that will continue into the morrow. The boys who managed to break the fever were showered with praise by the girls, but labeled idiots and traitors and worse by their still feverish former brethren. Just another day in high school. Well, I guess she isn't like anyone I've seen before. I still don't understand why everyone is so obsessed with her. I mean, Ari, not Arihiko. God, the A names. Akia is way prettier. Oh, there you are. Do you have a moment, Shiki? She did telepathically detect my roasting or something. Oh, you look like a deer in headlights. Do you think were you thinking something naughty, perhaps? Uh, no, of course not. What do you need me for, Miss Noel? I'll allow the guilt to feel from comparing Miss Noel and Akia and try my best to change the subject. And then a smile flickered across Noel's face like she's seen straight through me. Miss Noel, I'm not sure I should do like the ring to that. Everything here in Japan is so new. I was worried I wouldn't be able to fit in. But I'm getting used to being a teacher for a cutie like you. It feels so immoral. Uh, this Noel? Think you can, back it up a bit? Don't worry about it. You're supposed to pretend you don't understand what's going on, silly. Look, doesn't my neck look pretty? I don't know if it's nervousness or the power of the setting sun, but her voice, not from what's in front of me, but from behind me, she's like whispering directly in my ear. Don't be scared. Just let her fingers touch. Feel each other's warmth. Accept me. That's it. I want you to gobble me up. Her breath nears, our legs intertwine. She wraps her arms around my back like she doesn't want me to escape. Huh? Yo? Yo, who do we call? Principal? Other teachers? Mom? Dad? Akia? Huh? Huh? Yo, I don't trust. Nah, I'll never have her near my kids if I ever had any. A woman's smooth seduction neck. Listen, doesn't the sound of my heartbeat excites you? Just forget yourself. Forget everything. Throw out anything that would get in the way, like pentises and this. Her fingers slither up my glasses. The moment she touches them, I jump away. My entire body revolts against the idea of seeing the lines. Got you! I thought I'd tease you a little to commemorate our first day together. What a better way to introduce yourself than a little physical contact. What do you call it here? Skinship? Though we still have lots to learn about each other, I think. I need an adult. Was that supposed to be a joke? I don't think what you would call that just transpired. There's a limit to that kind of jokes you can crack as a teacher. What was it that you needed? You make it sound like you were looking for me. It's nothing. I wanted your help with something, but it's all taken care of now. I don't like this. Well then, I'll see you tomorrow, Shiki. Be careful to not end up like Miss Toma. Miss Noel leaves with a wave. Something about that last remark bothers me. Mm, there we go. You know what? Let's not think about this. I don't want to think about it. Yo, it's nah. Two. Yeah, I don't think we gotta. We're on the same wavelength, bro. Two. I don't. I turn my gaze down the floor as to avoid looking at the almond. Democracy manifests again in Angie's stream, bro. This is okay. It's better not to ask unnecessary questions. It's better not to know. Terrible things only happen to serve to scar our hearts. Miss Noel smirks before leaving, like she's right through my weaknesses. Yeah, I want to beat the shit out of her, bro. That's disgusting. If I had a boyfriend and he got molested like that, I'll slap the shit out of her. Fuck her. I leave the school. The left side of my throat hurts a little, like something scratched it. I don't have anything to do. Hmm. What time is it? Cause like my throat. Bleh. Cook, Angie, cook. True. Oh, go to that diner. Hmm. Now let's go straight home. Oh, thanks. I needed that water.
Sad Noel Tama just redeemed hydrate.
Okay, I'll head straight back to the Tono Mansion. I promise Akia that I'll be home before sunset. I don't know if I buy news about the serial killer, but life can take some unexpected turns. I happen to know a little kid who went to play in the town, but only to come back with massive injuries on his chest. I should avoid playing unnecessary risk. He's talking about fuck himself, bro. Alright, where are we going? Well, I think when we get to the Tonal Mansion, whoa, what's happening? The nape of my neck is strangely warm, like it feels swollen. Maybe that's why I don't remember where I'm going. Night covers the city like water from a leaking pipe. It's far more lively this morning. The shining headlights of the cars, the throngs of people of the station swallows up and spits out. Bro, I just want to go home! Why am I out still? The number of uniformed students that have dropped drastically. The bright, the brightly clothed people are now on the street. Bro, go home! Go home! Bro, where am I? Huh? That's why you won't be the anime MC. What do you mean? I'm animating it up right now. My body said, fuck that. We're going to the city. I rise from the bench I was sitting on. It's time. I start walking the shopping districts, though I have no reason to go there. All crack sheds and are just mobs for every XP. I mean, you're right. I slip onto the side street away from the main avenue. It's more of an alley than a street. There's no one around. Complete silence. No sign of life. Sorry, I'm looking at the vending machines. Those shits look nice. Nothing except rustling from in there. The light from the vending machine is blinding. The modern convenience at odds at this place. I hurry up and glancing at the brightness. I made for the darkness benefiting of the night. The shadowy place more confined and further from prying eyes. I place my hand on a rusted fence. If I can open this gate and go inside, I can. What the fuck is wrong with Shiki, bro? Hey, you. Huh? The voice stops me in my tracks. I come back to my senses in a daze. I don't understand. Why did I come here? And why was I trying to go in there? Excuse me, can you pay her 100 yen? I turn around to find a strange girl standing in front of the vending machines. It seems like she wants to buy a drink, but doesn't have change. I'm not sure of the guilt I feel of losing myself for. I just can't bring myself to refuse, but I hand the girl 100 yen. Thanks. I appreciate it. The girl pushes my money through the coin slot and presses the button. She picks up the can and then it disappears. The then scrunches her face into a frown. Pretty reckless walking around at this time of night. Isn't your family waiting for you at home? Huh? Huh? I checked my phone. The clock informs me it's 7:40. Without a hint of mercy, I only have 20 minutes until my curfew. Bruh, what? My brother in Christ, I wanted to go home. In a panic, I made a dash outside of the alleyway. From behind, wait a second. The girl calls out to me again. What is it? Sorry, but I'm kinda in a hurry. The girl tosses me a canned drink to me. Surprise, I catch it. She didn't buy this for herself, though. You can have it. Um, why? Didn't seem like anything I like. The girl voices her displeasure and walks past me briskly. Wait, I don't have time to be staying around. I rushed as well. The kind of brother, no, the kind of human being breaks his curfew on the first day. I got to go back now or else Akio will rip me a new one. GG, I think the game's over, guys. We're dead. Big roach fight. Big roach fight. Maybe. I'm home? Open the door and the door quietly as possible, sneaks into the lobby, and make sure my greeting isn't too loud or too quiet. It's 1 minute right before 8. I bad dashed to the staircase, nearly got home on time, but I feel like I'm gonna throw up. The hill is a killer. I totally forgot that my downhill path to school means I have to climb uphill to get back home. Welcome home, Master Shiki. I'm sure you are tired, but please come to the office before retreating to your room. Miss Akia wishes to speak to you. Oh, we're fucked. Ugh, the office, Should have guessed that being called up to the office meaning Akia wasn't happy with me. Fuck us, bro. Perhaps your punishment for detours is due to the overabundance of financial freedom. As a punishment, I'll be reducing your monthly allowance for 20 by 20%. It's over. My punishment doled out to me the moment I entered the office without the chance to explain myself. I guess I don't realize I'll be getting money each month from my sister, and now it's being slashed. I hope you're happy, old man. Akia's even stricter than you were. I made it back before curfew, right? Though I guess I did promise I'll be back before sunset. I'm surprised you actually remember that. Do you? Then why do you not keep your word? I kinda forgot. What I concede, I've forgotten something as well. As an additional punishment, you'll be going without dinner tonight. Wow. Akia's an asshole. She's a tyrant. If she's this angry when I actually make my curfew, I don't know wherever I survive if I actually missed it. Oh, goodness sake. R.I.P. Shiki, bro. I trudged back across the lobby on my way to my room. Despite my protest, I wasn't able to convince Akia to let me have dinner. Though she did agree, it was only a decrease of my allowance by 10%. A singular but important victory as an older brother. True. Shiki! Shiki! Kohaku? Kohaku calls out to me before I arrive at my room. Hidden in the corner of the hallway, she seems to have reverted to her compactor mode from this morning. What were you thinking? You have to at least follow the rules on your first full day. She was so early, expecting you to be too. Who was here early? Isn't it obvious? Never mind, moving on. Ahem. As a loyal servant, I cannot allow you to go without dinner, which is why I prepare a light meal for for you in your room. It's just an origiri and miso soup, however. What a thoughtful housekeeper. It's the same with my phone this morning. She's being so nice to me, even though I might get her in trouble with Akia. Are you sure? I mean, I'm thankful, but I'm quite sure your health is at stake here. Hisui agrees as well. Please don't worry. Even if we were to be discovered, Mistress Akia will forgive us if we apologize together. The maid actually cares, huh? Despite how stoic she looks, she's pretty thoughtful. I guess she took pity on me for having to go without dinner, though I didn't show it. She has a name, you know. Oh, sorry, it's just that she's been hard to get through, too, so I wasn't sure if it was right for me to be so casual with her. How can you do that, Shiki? That's real mean. As a man, I will also cry if someone offered to feed me for free. Sent a boxer cactus made madman. Hisui may not wear her heart on her sleeve, but she's incredibly kind. I hope you come to think of her like family. Kohaku looked straight at me. Maybe I've been a little too unfair to Hisui? She's looking out for me like Kohaku is. I guess I should give her a break. You're right. I'll try to get along with Hisui better. She's been nothing but good to me. That's wonderful to hear. Kohaku bids me a good evening and returns to the first floor. In my heart, I give thanks to my guardian angel, Nightingale of the Tono Mansion, and return to my room. Origiri, huh? No doubt they're delicious if the Kohaku made them. Phew, that was a nice dip. After I scuffed down the Kohaku's origiri, Hisui came to tell me that the bath was available. By the time I returned to my room, it was 9 p.m. It's a little too early to sleep. All I have to do is read some is textbooks. I don't feel like particularly tired. I had time to kill anyway, so let's save here because we fucking need to. Let's be real. Let's see, where should we go? If anything, I'm thinking of taking a break here and trying to figure out what happened with my audio issues. So, I think I'll call it here because, like, my throat kind of hurts anyway. Thank you everyone for showing up and going through fucking visual novel hell with me. Let me just double save because my brain will not let me, yes, let that down. Yeah. And just remember, all my stuff is on my YouTube if you ever want to catch up on stuff. And I'll see you later. Make sure to pay attention to my streaming schedule. I'll be posting it around Monday. Bye bye. Boop.